Guys, welcome back to the Dally Diaries. Kristel here, and today we're going to do a bit of a recap and talk about all the skincare, makeup and fragrance products that I couldn't stop using in 2025. So if you want to know what I've been using on the day-to-day, like in my real everyday life all the time consistently, then this is the video where I'm going to share that with you. So if that sounds good, just get comfy and let's begin. I think we're going to kick it off with some skincare. So I've got 4 products here that I'm going to talk about in this category, and I want to kick it off with a brand that I have been using for over a decade now, and it is a New Zealand company called Antipodes. They do beautiful, natural and organic skincare that you can find in Australia at Priceline. We used to sell it when I was working at David Jones, and that's before it was more widely available in Australia, and that's how I discovered it. But they have some beautiful, beautiful products, and I have been using at least one thing from Antipodes in my skincare routine for at least 10 years now. Probably more actually at this point, probably like closer to 15 years. So I can absolutely vouch for their serums. I love them. Their Divine Goddess oil is a favorite that so many people love and use, and I have loved and used myself for many, many years. And I more recently, sort of in the last 2 years, have switched onto the Eve Bio Retinol Line Reduction Serum, which is just so gorgeous. It smells like rose, but like actual natural, oh my gosh, like rose essence. It's so beautiful. And this has bakuchiol in it as well. I really should have brought glasses and a magnifying glass with me so I could read labels on stuff. So it has organic cacao oil, which is a natural source of vitamin A, and it unites with bakuchiol, which we know is kind of a natural alternative to retinol, and stimulates collagen in that way, visibly reduces appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and unveils fuller and firmer skin. It also has prickly pear oil in it, and Australian kakadu plum oil, which is so high in antioxidants and vitamin C. So basically it's just a beautiful blend of goodness in this little bottle, and I love it. It's nourishing, but it's light. It doesn't clog up my skin. It's just beautiful. So highly recommend Antipodes skincare if you haven't used anything from the line in the past, and you can get it where you are. They have really great sales on quite often as well from Priceline. If you're in Australia, it goes on sale very regularly. I think maybe even Discount Chemist Warehouse has it. I'm not sure. Okay, next up we have got Alpha H, which is another Australian skincare company. I have been using Alpha H products for the last couple of years, mainly their, oh, I've actually picked up the wrong one, but this is the Dawn to Dusk SPF 50 plus serum, which I do like, but that isn't even what I was planning on picking up. They have another product called the Midnight Reboot Serum, which I have been using probably for the last 2 years. And I use it sort of twice a week. So that one's like more of a stronger exfoliant for your skin. And I think it leaves my skin always really fresh and glowing. And I love the combination of using that with my Antipodes. So that's a really good product. The sunscreen is really nice as well. But if you have oilier skin, you may not get along with that. I use this on days where I'm not wearing makeup over the top. And since we're on the subject of sunscreen, I purchased the Naked Sundays Coco, what is it? Oh, not Coco Cabana. We're not bloody Barry Manilow here, are we? At the Cabana. I actually did a dance to that once when I was a child. Anyway, I digress. This one is the Cabana Clear Water Gel Serum SPF 50, and I purchased that to travel with when I was going to Spain earlier in the year, well, middle of the year really, and I found this did a good job of protecting me from UV damage, but also it layered well under my foundation that I was wearing while I was away as well, which we will talk about soon. And finally, I have got the Sans Ceuticals Activator 7 Body, Hair and Face Oil. Now this one was such a splurge for me when I was feeling really crappy. If you've been keeping track this year, there's been a lot going on with my health. And this was kind of like a little present to myself. And it's not something I would normally do. I would never normally spend this much on skincare. I just don't. But this has been such a treat and I have loved it so much. I use it for my body only like once or twice a week just to really like nourish myself, and then I will use it on the night before I'm planning on washing my hair. I'll use it on my skin as well because it does leave you quite oily. Like, it's all beautiful natural oils, but it definitely does make my hair oily, and I already have oily hair. However, having said that, when I use it on my skin, it does not break me out in any way. I just wake up feeling like so like plump and plush, and it's just gorgeous. And you can use this in your hair as well. I do not because I have such oily hair, but I love this product. It smells like heaven. It's got this like soft cinnamony fragrance to it. I actually really love the Ceuticals shower gel as well, but this has been such a pleasure, and I use it so sparingly because I want it to last. But really gorgeous. All right, let's move into some let's do makeup next, and we'll finish off with a couple of fragrances. So might as well go kind of in order of what I would put on my face. I haven't actually got, I just realized I didn't grab anything from the eyebrow category, but I can tell you that my favorite things that I ever use on my brows are the Benefit brow powders, the Anastasia brow duo powders. I also love the Mighty Fine brow pen that Benefit's come out with, the like kind of tattooing pen. And I love their 24-hour brow setter. And those are the things that I use every single damn day in my makeup routine. All right, so let's get into concealer. I've literally got one concealer in my hand right now, and it is the one I have been using pretty much, I would say, exclusively since I went to Scotland and Ireland the year before. No, when was that? Oh yeah, 2024, mid 2024. I have been addicted to the Vieve Modern Radiance concealer. I use Light 3. This concealer is so creamy and it gives such good coverage, but it doesn't look cakey on my face. I actually love to wear this by itself. So often I'll just wear sunscreen if I'm not like, I'm not doing anything fancy, if I'm just going to a grocery store or whatever to go and get some munchies, then I will just whack on the Vieve or under my eyes and through my T-zone, and that'll be it. And it is gorgeous. I have just in the Black Friday sales reordered this product because I can't get it in Australia. It's really annoying because I feel like I have to make a big purchase to get the free shipping. But having said that, I actually love so many Vieve products, so it's actually like, it's okay. But it's just, if this was just available here, then I would just buy the concealer. But no, I feel like I'm gonna buy everything from Vieve all in one hit every time I need a new concealer. I am planning to go to the UK late next year, so let's hope that my replacement of this lasts that long and I can just buy it when I'm there. But it's a beautiful, beautiful concealer. I love it on my skin. Next up, we're going to talk foundation, and I have grabbed one foundation as well. And this may be a bit of a surprise to some, but if you watched my traveling videos, then it wouldn't be a surprise because this was the foundation that I actually bought to take traveling. I bought it on a whim. I didn't know how it was going to be, and it paid off for me. This is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, and it's at a great price point as well, which is fabulous. It's a medium buildable coverage, long lasting, and I use the shade Light Neutral 25. This just makes my skin look lovely. It always looks really nice on my skin. It's funny because lately I've been sampling a few kind of fuller coverage foundations, like the Charlotte Tilbury one, which it looks good at night if I'm like at work behind the bar, but in the daytime it does not look good. My skin I don't like the way my skin looks in a lot of heavy foundations. It just isn't for me. So I love a foundation that leaves my skin looking very natural and glowy, and that's what this does. It was also fabulous for travel. I mean, the packaging is fantastic to chuck in your bag, and I found that it worked really well with my Naked Sundays sunscreen. I do have to touch up with powder through my T-zone, but I have to do that with every single thing I put on my face. Every foundation, I always have to touch up my T-zone throughout the day because I just get a lot of oils there, and that's totally fine. But I also loved that I could so in a travel day when I'm in Europe, I am doing like all day and all night out and about, and maybe I'll pop back to the hostel for just a few minutes to get changed and drop stuff off and then go again. So I was able to, because I was in Spain in summer, it was like 40 degrees. So I wore these two together with the Vieve concealer, and then at night, like when I was going to go out again, I would literally just put another layer of this over another layer of this, and it always looked so natural, even with the double layerage. So I have nothing but good things to say about this foundation. So if you have a similar skin type to me, which is pretty normal, but kind of an oilier T-zone, then it may be one that you would like to try, especially if you love a nice, natural looking finish, a little bit of a glow. Your skin looks like skin, and I really appreciate it with this foundation. So that is the one I have been wearing most often this year. All right, let's get into some powder. Now, funnily enough, I only picked this powder up again when I was about to head to Spain, and I picked it up without having ever tried it before. And it is the Laura Mercier. I think it's the original. Yeah, it's the translucent loose setting powder, just the original formula. And I have it in translucent. And even though it's translucent, it's not white translucent like a lot of powders are. And so I never get any kind of cast from it, which is fabulous. And it's super smoothing. It doesn't look cakey on my face, and it does a good job of setting my foundation. So I have been pretty much exclusively using this powder for the last like 7 months. I've been loving that one. And I still, for touch-ups during the day, I still take out my Kiko Milano powder. This one is the Weightless Perfection powder. It is an SPF 30. I also have the older one, which is an SPF 50. I think there's a couple of different versions, but I like this powder for touching up when I'm out during the day because I like that I get that little bit of sun protection as well. So it just feels good, especially when I'm traveling and I'm out in the sun all day. I take my liquid sunscreen out with me as well, but it's great to be able to touch up with a little extra sun coverage. So that's just a good one for touch-ups during the day. All right, for bronzers, I have picked up 3 different products, but I have to say I do find with my bronzers, I do rotate through them a bit. So depending on the day, I'll pick one of my bronzers out. I still love the Charlotte Tilbury, the huge like sun disc cream bronzer. I think that's really beautiful. I've been wearing that a bit lately. I like the Danessa Myricks cream contour blush. That one's really good as well. Yeah, I like a lot of bronzers, but in saying that, at the moment I don't have one that like I love other than this, which isn't technically even a bronzer, although on my skin tone it is a bronzer. This is the Hindash Gradient Highlighter in Peak Heat, and it is this gorgeous bronzy color. And I love to use this. I will usually use it with another bronzer. So I'll use another bronzer kind of as the base, and then I'll run this over the top of it. And I just think it looks so beautiful. I love this bronzer. It came in the Beautylish Lucky bag, and I do feel lucky because I've loved it all year. I've been loving that. The other 2 bronzers that I did grab though, I've got the Makeup by Mario. This came in a little like travel set with a pink blush because my Nude Sticks bronzer that I took overseas with me, I finished off, and like so I had to buy a new bronzer while I was there. So I do love that Nude Sticks bronzer too, which I think was Bondi Bay, the shade. But this one's the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in light medium. And what I love about this is how easy it is to use. It's so easy to use. and it does a really good job of just blending really naturally into the skin. It's super convenient for travel purposes. You know, I love a mini as well, so I was really happy with that one. I would say it's like sheer buildable coverage. So you can, it always looks really natural, but you can build it up a bit more. It just blends like a dream as well. So I really like that one. And this one you've seen in my videos before of my favorites, and it is just from Emco Beauty. This obviously originally was supposedly a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury bronzing poofy ones. But you know, weirdly enough, I don't like those as much as I like this one. This formula, there's something about it that's really just super light and liquidy. And I love it. I've used it for the last few years now, and I always go back to it. I have nothing but good things to say about it, especially because the price point is good. So I get the shade light medium. I'm not sure if I said that already, but yeah. So it just blends out really easily. And again, it looks just dewy and natural on the skin. It's always one that I just refer back to. So those are the 3 bronzers that I had for you. Oh, let me just swatch the Hindash one, because seeing as we're swatching the others. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness, so pretty. So I kind of use it as like a bronzer topper, but absolutely gorgeous. Love those. Okay, for blushes, I have picked out 3 different products. Well, I snuck 2 in together. You've definitely seen these before on my channel because they are so good. These are from, surprise, surprise, Danessa Myricks. They are the lip and cheek palettes. I have it in Dew It Flirty, and I also have it in Dew It Undercover, which is the more kind of autumnal, wintry tones. And I love both of these. I cannot live without either of them. I took them both traveling with me. Again, they're so good for travel because like they're really sturdy. They don't break easily. Cream formula's fabulous. And what more could you ask for? You've got like 8 different colors that you can choose from. So these are brilliant. I don't personally wear them on my lips. I don't know why. I guess because I just always have like another lipstick or something with me. But the fact that you can is so great, especially for traveling. So I love a multitasker, and these, again, these are in my top favorite things that I reach for throughout the year. The other 2 formulas I have, one of them is one that I have had for quite some time and I absolutely love, and I did just buy a new shade of it. I already have 2 shades in this, but this is the MAC Extra Dimension Blush, and this shade is Hushed Tones, and it is my go-to shade when I'm doing sort of more of a neutral look, or I want to wear like a red lipstick. I'll use this one. It goes with everything. It goes with pink, it goes with peach lips, it goes with red lips, it goes with everything, and it's absolutely beautiful and radiant on the skin. I love that blush. I love it. It's the one I'm wearing today. I think it's gorgeous. Big fan of that blush from MAC. And actually one that's really snuck in to my blushes. I have not had this that long, only like a month or 2, but I am loving it so much, and it instantly became one of my favorites. It's just like the tone of it, the formula, and it is the Natasha Denona My Mini Dream blush. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I usually just swirl them all together and use it that way, but I have also used the highlighter by itself, and when I wanted something a little bit lighter, I used the lighter shade by itself. But these, I don't know, they're just, the color is just beautiful. It's so glowy and radiant, and that's the 3 of them swirled together. Sorry, I don't know what that shadow is there. Let's try and eliminate that. Beautiful. It's so radiant, it's so glowy. It's got this beautiful kind of a rosy tone to it, and like a dusky, I'd say like a dusky rose. Very beautiful. That's wormed its way very quickly into my heart, and I have been reaching for that very consistently as well. Okay, let's do some highlights. Oh, I only have one. Look, I wanted to keep this quite concise. So The one highlight that I use more than any other highlight in my collection is the Vieve Skin Dew. I fell in love with this when I picked it up in the UK, and it's still my favorite highlighter. It's just magic. It goes with everything. It looks radiant, it looks natural. I don't like a metallic highlighter. It's not for me. I like a highlighter that literally like becomes one with my skin, and this absolutely does that. So it's just so natural, and the radiance is so beautiful. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. I have it on my cheeks today. Stunning. And I love the shade because it's not icy. It's kind of a light golden color. So it's great if you are on the fairer side, but you don't like icy tones. They don't look good on you. They don't work for your skin tone. I love this highlighter so much. And again, I love this for travel. I have had this tube for, when did I buy this? I can't remember. I think this is one I bought the replacement of when I was in the UK. So I've had this tube for 1.5 years. I use it daily, and there's still so much in there because you honestly just need like I don't even squeeze the tube most days. I literally just take the tiniest bit that's on the top there, and that's what I use, and it's perfection. So Vieve has absolutely smashed it with that formula. It's stunning. All right, now let's talk about eyes. I think you're gonna notice a theme in this video actually. And that theme starts with V and ends with E. Again, with the Vieve products, I'm sorry, I can't help it. These are the eye wands, the beauty wands. Yeah, eye wands from Vieve. I have been using these on my channel for the last couple of years, and I have been using them even more off camera. I use these every day, almost every single day. If I am putting on makeup to go to uni, I'm wearing these. I love them. So I have 4 shades actually. The other one is hazelnut, which I haven't picked up, but the ones that I am the most obsessed with are this one, which is rose. Is it called rose? Yeah. This one, that is called camel. Hazelnut is beautiful too though. And actually I use this one all the time, which is boring, but necessary. And this one is vanilla. So rose, camel, vanilla. I use these so often and they look stunning against hazel eyes. I have the camel shade on today, and then I've popped some other eyeshadows on with it. And I also have the vanilla shade in the corner here. I can't say enough good things about these eyeshadow sticks. They blend like a dream. The shade range is gorgeous and so flattering. They're creamy. They wear nicely. I love them. I love these eyeshadow sticks, and they are the thing more than anything else that I am reaching for on the day-to-day. I love an eyeshadow stick. The other two that I use quite a lot, actually, these tiny little Laura Mercier ones. I got these last year in one of the Christmas kits. It did have another shade in there, but I use these two the most. And these ones are Gilded, which I have a feeling is limited edition, which is annoying because I use this so much. So these ones have that like metallic finish, and that's really pretty and easy to wear. And I usually wear that with this one, which I don't think is limited edition, but is very pretty. And it is the, is it Wild Rose or Striker Rose? Striker Rose. And so that is that metallic sort of, yeah, rose shade. And they look really gorgeous together as well. So easy to throw on when you're in a hurry. And eyeshadow sticks are amazing if you travel, whether you're traveling for pleasure or for business. Eyeshadow sticks, brilliant. They make you look put together in 10 seconds. And I love that. So I can't live without those. Also, I picked up 3 little single eyeshadows that I have been absolutely smashing through this year. These actually came out, I believe, with last year's Christmas collection from Glaminatrix, but I'm hoping some of them are still available on the website because I have worn these as toppers so much. These are the 3 shades I absolutely love. I have Today on my eyelids. I think I have Festive. I have Festive on over the top of my Camel eye wand. Maybe I have Celebration on. Anyhow, let's, I'll swatch them for you. So that one is Festive. Glaminatrix do stunning shimmery eyeshadow formulas. I'm so sorry, I don't know what's going on. Maybe we'll try on that side. Bit of a weird angle going on. But yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. They have these incredible sparkly micro glitters in them. So Festive, Celebration. So this one's Celebration, also Spectacular. That one's got more of, I guess, like bluey purple glitters in it. And then this one I really love as well. Oh, my camera temperature is overheating right now, so I'm hoping you're actually getting a true idea of what these shades look like before it packs itself in. That's what I should have bought on Black Friday, is a new camera. But next year, maybe Boxing Day sales. But I am saving for Japan and Europe, so. And then, yeah, that one is absolutely beautiful as well. I think that's so stunning. And I love to wear that when I've got more purpley looks going on. And that one is Fireworks. So I have been using those just to like jazz up more of a neutral look all year long. Just if I want to add a little something special, then I just top one of my eyeshadow sticks with one of those eyeshadows and they look beautiful. Let's pause. Let's give the camera a nice bath and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see how far we get before my camera falls apart again. So while we're on the subject of eyes, I've grabbed some eyeliners. Everyone here knows I love me an eyeliner. I'm a big fan. So this was a hard category for me because I have so many that I love, but I've picked out 4. And one of those is no surprise if you've been hanging around for a while. It is the MAC Color Excess Nudge Nudge Ink shade. I love this eyeliner. It is the most beautiful brown. It is very, very similar to Charlotte Tilbury's Walk of No Shame. So it's just gorgeous, this beautiful kind of rusty metallic brown. And I use that most days. Most days, that is the color that I would go with. I also love, if I want to do a combo with that one, and this is what I have on today, actually. I love to top it with the Avatar, The Last Airbender, one of their multi-chrome eyeliners. It's from Lethal Cosmetics and it's the brownie shade. It is so beautiful, but unfortunately it is actually drying up now because, I mean, that collection did come out quite some time ago. And I have used this so much. Such a beautiful multi-chrome eyeliner. Let's see if we can get it in focus. Unfortunately, you can never see the magical shifts that well on camera, but yeah, it is a gorgeous color and it is what I have on my eyes today. So I love that combo. I also love the Urban Decay eyeliners. I think they're fabulous. I've got one in Whiskey. That is the pencil version of this one, which is the liquid version from Urban Decay. These are the 24/7 inks and I love this shade. If I want a liquid liner, this is the one I'm going for. It's just a really great brown, really rich brown shade. And it's a fabulous eyeliner. The Urban Decay eyeliners are so good. They're so reliable. They don't budge. Big fan. And finally, one of my other favorite eyeliner brands, I pulled out my Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal eyeliner in, this one's in Fig, I think. Fig Smolder. And this is when I want to do more of a purpley eye look. I most often have been reaching for this one. It's very soft and it has the smudger on the end. Oh, that's the pencil. It has the smudger on the end and it allows you to really like, it's a kohl, so you can blend it out. But unlike a lot of other kohl pencils, this actually sets down on me, which is really nice. And it's just a beautiful color. So those are the eyeliners that I've grabbed, but I am an eyeliner freak. So you know that these must be pretty great if I have put them at the top of my list. Also, I have super sensitive eyes and react to a lot of things. None of those ever upset my eyes, which is just fabulous. Alrighty, lastly, or almost lastly, because I want to do fragrances quickly, but, oh, sorry, I didn't finish off eyes. Mascara, you know this. If you've been here before, you already know, you know. I've made videos about this. My everyday mascara combination is the following. It is the Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer, which I have been using for 20 years, with the Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara, mostly in brown, sometimes in black. This is my favorite brown mascara. It's also my favorite black mascara. This one and the Hourglass Unlocked mascara are just amazing tubing mascaras, but I have the brown Tartelette XL on today, and I just think it's such a perfect brown. It's like deep enough to give you actual definition with your eyes, but it's not so deep that it might as well be black and you can't tell the difference. So I love that. I think it's the perfect brown mascara. This I will never be without, even though I have to order it from overseas because for some weird reason, I cannot buy that in Australia. I don't know why. There's obviously some kind of weird, maybe restriction, don't know, but I will continue to order that forever. Okay, so lips. Now, everyone knows I am an eyeliner girl. I'm also a lip girl. I love my lipstick, so this was a tough one as well. Oh, firstly, can I just mention the Koi Hydrating Tinted Lip Balm? Does anyone know if I can still get this anywhere? Because my friend Chloe gave this to me, and I think from Googling, I think it actually came from Coles. It may have even been made by Coles, the supermarket chain in Australia. But I don't know, I am desperate to get more of it because it is so nourishing. It's my favorite nourishing lip balm. It says it's tinted. Really, there's no tint, but it just feels delicious. It smells delicious, and it doesn't have a whole bunch of crap in there. So if anyone knows if I can still buy this, please help me out because I love it. All right. So I've got a couple of different formulas of lipsticks here. I have got, firstly, the lipstick I'm wearing today, which is one that I love. I took it away. I just love it. It's by Karen Murrell, and it is the Violet Mousse lipstick. And I'm gonna need to buy a new one soon. But Karen Murrell is a clean lipstick brand, like a no-tox lipstick brand. And this color, Violet Mousse, is so flattering. It never ever fails me. It always looks beautiful. And I don't know, there's something about this shade that's quite unique. It's pinky, it's rosy, it's a little bit nudie, all at the same time. And it has the perfect level of depth, and I just love it. And I love that the Karen Murrell lipsticks smell like cinnamon, because cinnamon's like, I could eat it by the truckload. So huge fan of the Violet Mousse lipstick. I already actually think I do have a backup of that because I love it so much. But the Karen Murrell lipsticks, I have a bunch of them, and I really like all of them. More so the normal formula. I prefer that to the sheer ones, but huge fan of the regular ones. In particular, that shade is one of my go-tos. In the cooler weather, I found myself leaning very often towards the MAC Devoted to Chili. This is one of their, looks like, is it? Powder Kiss lipsticks. Oh my God, it's overheating again. This shade I really enjoyed when I wanted to have something a bit more autumny. Then I have got in lipstick form, this is just a classic, it's a matte, but it's like a comfortable matte. This is from Vieve. Once again, it is Cherub's Kiss. I know there's been a bunch of people that have had issues with their lipsticks breaking, and I can totally see how that would be the case, unfortunately, but luckily this one has remained intact for me, and I have traveled with this as well. And just, it's the most perfect pink. It's the most perfect pink. I absolutely love Cherub's Kiss, and it's a go-to for me. A go-to when I just want to be feeling pretty. Okay, Okay, so then I have got one that I took traveling again. This is from Ilia. This I have a love-hate relationship with. I don't really hate it, but like, okay, let me explain. This is the lip crayon from Ilia. I love the color. I love how it looks on my lips. I love how it wears. I hate that I have to sharpen it. It's really annoying. And I have to sharpen it very regularly as well. But it's such a gorgeous color. I love, Ilia have so many beautiful products that I own quite a large number of. It's just, it's beautiful. I wish, I don't know why, but for some reason, a lot of the colors in this range just don't look that great on me. They look okay, but they're not really doing anything for me. This shade, which is Pink Door, is just, it's mine. It's the one for me. But I would love if they came out with some more shades and one of them really did suit me as well, so I could have more than one because I like them a lot. But there you go. So I love that one. And just a couple to go. And these are all in the glossy form. So I've got the Tarte Fig Maracuja Juicy Lip. This one is such a beautiful color. Unfortunately, it was limited edition. It came out at Christmas. I bought a pack and I love the color. It's so nice. And I have to say that the Maracuja Juicy Lip, the original formula and the plumping one, are still some of the best. They're just some of the best glossy balms on the market. I think they wear the longest out of any of mine, and they feel nice, and they have some really nice colors in the line. So that one. Then I have got a glossier one that I wear all the time. All the time. I took this one away as well. This one, the shade is Villa. It's just such an easy color to chuck on the day-to-day. That one is Villa. It just goes with everything. Again, it's super easy to wear and it's a go-to for me. The price point's great as well. And then finally, two more glossy balms. This one is the Hyaluronic Happy Kiss from Charlotte Tilbury in Romance Kiss, which is such a beautiful color. I have trashed this. I took this away as well. Look how gross that is around the edge. But this is the most beautiful, vibrant, peachy pink, like a peach. It's really quite peachy pink, very rosy, beautiful. It's beautiful and vibrant on, and it brightens my whole face up. In fact, I might just layer some on right now for the hell of it. It's so pretty. I love that color. Beautiful, beautiful product. I don't know, is she still going to keep stocking the Hyaluronic Happy Kiss? I hope so, because I actually also have that one in Pillow Talk, and I think it's quite lovely as well. And then finally, this one is brand new to my collection, and I actually just put up a video talking about these because I picked them up in my Black Friday sales, purchases. But I already know, because I've worn this nonstop since it arrived, that I really like it. But it's controversial because I only like this shade so far from what I've tried of this range. These other YSL Candy Glaze, these are so overhyped. They're so over expensive. I afterpaid it in the sales. That's how expensive they are. I also got Pink Satisfaction. Don't like it as much. It's not just the color, it's the way that the color, the brighter color is in this formula. I think this formula is way more suited to natural, more nudie colors. And this particular color is showcasing nude number 15. And I actually really like wearing it to work because it does stay on quite nicely for a glossy balm. It smells like mango, which is absolutely delicious. And the color is such an easy to wear shade. Wear it with anything, super nudie. If you're anything along the same lines as me as far as tone, skin tone, etc. goes. But I really, really like that. I wouldn't buy it in a shade that wasn't nude though. So it's a bit of a tricky one. Finally, for makeup, two lip liners here, one from Lisa Eldridge and one from Charlotte Tilbury. I think they make amazing lip liners. I have multiple colors in both of them. I don't wear lip liners a lot, but just lately I have been wearing them with the glossy balm. And so I gotta say, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk is just such an easy to use liner that stays put. The color is great. It goes with almost everything. I cannot fault it. It's a very good lip liner. And the Lisa Eldridge lip liners are stunning as well. This shade Petal is gorgeous. So it's a lot pinker than the Charlotte Tilbury one, but they're both beautiful. So that one's the Charlotte and that one's the Lisa. Highly recommend those. Fabulous lip liners. And finally, because my camera is literally having some kind of like heat stroke at the moment, and I need to obviously administer some first aid, we're just going to whiz through these ones at the end. And this is fragrance. So I get awful migraines. I have a spinal fluid leak, so I have headaches pretty much every single day. And so I cannot use a lot of mainstream fragrances anymore. In fact, most of them are just no good to me. I can't, they just trigger migraines and headaches instantly. So the ones I have relied on so much this year have been my Gentle Habits perfume oil. The fragrance is Byron Bay. I have spoken about this before and how much I love it. The fragrance is just delicate and feminine and easygoing and beautiful. It has phthalate-free perfume and essential oil blends, and it does not ever trigger my migraine. I'm a big fan of the Gentle Habits perfume oil. They have a bunch of different fragrances, and I really want to get the Noosa one as well. I just have to source it because I picked this one up from a health shop, but they do sell online as well. And then I have these two perfume oils from Bopo Woman, and I have the Ethereal and I have the Aphrodite. These are infused with crystals, which is gorgeous as well. These perfume oils are so divine. They have a whole range of them. Oh, that one, I can definitely smell the jasmine and ylang ylang in. It's absolutely gorgeous. And they come with these beautiful little sayings as well, like little affirmations, which I love. This one is, oh, it smells like rose geranium. They're just gorgeous. They're so beautiful. They never, ever give me migraines, and I literally roll them all over my body. So those are the fragrances that I can depend on that won't hurt my head. All right, that's everything. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would love to hear what some of your favorite like staples are. Like what are the products that might not be that exciting, but you literally use all the time? Let me know. And if you agree or disagree with any of my products that I've got here, let me know. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe, like, comment, all of the stuff if you have a chance. And just so you can find me again, really. It's been a delight. Take care wherever you are in this big wide world. Lots of love. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.